everybody, it's Bean and Bagel. We are a married couple from the Midwest. I'm from Minnesota. Greg/Bean is from Michigan. And together we post mostly food-related content on our channel, and we typically post once or twice a week if you want to check them out. So thanks for joining us today. Today we're at Firehouse Subs. If you've never been to a Firehouse Subs, there's probably one near you because they have over 1,200 locations. But today we wanted to check out a new release item that they have. This is a limited time only, and it's called the Smokin Triple Stack. So this has beef brisket, smoked turkey, honey ham, has melted cheddar cheese, sweet and tangy slaw, barbecue sauce, mayo, and it's served on a toasted sub roll. So as you may know, if you watch some of our other videos, we're not the biggest mayo fans, and typically coleslaw already has mayo on it. So we decided to order it without mayo, and you can get a white, wheat, or gluten-free roll, and we decided to get white today. So this is what we're working with, and I'm gonna check it out.
If you're unfamiliar with Firehouse Subs, the history of them at least, it started in 1994 by two former firefighters, and we actually learned that a portion of their sales go to a foundation that buys safety equipment for first responders. And when we found that out, we thought that was really cool because I have a history of working with dogs and multiple years of experience working with a search and rescue dog. I was a search and rescue tech, and our dog Lincoln was a search and rescue canine. And believe it or not, those foundations are actually really helpful to a lot of agencies, because there are a lot of agencies that do not receive the funding that they need from our politicians, because as we all know, sometimes we don't even know what they're doing in Washington. They're always fighting with one another and not getting a lot of results sometimes. And those agencies that are out there trying to help find missing people and save lives actually rely heavily on some of these private foundations and volunteers as well. So when we found that out, we definitely thought that was cool. So kudos to them. Now I'm gonna eat the sub.
So my thoughts on the sub are, it does have all those meats on it, so it is a nice hearty meaty sub. It's got that nice sweetness with the coleslaw on there. I will say the coleslaw is just very like strong cabbagey tasting. Like I feel like it's kind of bigger chunks of cabbage in it than you might typically find on a coleslaw. So it makes it really crunchy, but it is kind of like really cabbagey tasting to me for some reason. But I do like the combos of all the flavors together. I think it tastes really good. And on our channel, we do try it or walk by it as our review system. And I would say it's a try it. I like the smokiness from the meats with that barbecue and the crunch of the cabbage. I think it all works good, and the bun is nice and fresh and soft, so I like it.
I think for me, anything that you put a lot of meat on will typically win me over. I think anything with Southern comfort vibes like coleslaw, barbecue, brisket, those kind of things will win me over. So for me, this is definitely a try it. And I honestly don't even think that our personal preference of not having mayo on things would affect this too much. So I mean, I know there's people out there that probably love mayo, so you know, that's great. But I think putting mayo on this would actually make it more sloppy than necessary. I don't know. And there's a lot of people out there that live sloppy lives, I guess, and you prefer that. But I don't. So I like it the way it is without the mayo, and I say it's a try it. But that's our video for today. Thanks for joining us, and we hope you have a good day. We'll see you again in the future. Later.